Oh my gosh, man. Make sure y'all pile in, man. I know y'all gonna be so excited when I start back on a regular schedule, man. I've been jumping around, jumping. Let's talk about Marcus and Corey and me and the world and Donald Trump and everything going on. I think it's real interesting, man. God, God, God. Tap in, y'all. What do we have here, Guinevere? So much to talk about. Hooks. Don't get hooked, people. I'm going to tell you something, man. God, God, God. Hooks are everywhere. Some people view you as bait, and everything they do is a hook. I mean, some people view you as a fish, and everything they do is a hook. Don't get caught by the hooks, y'all. Yeah, my hair is long enough to braid now, G. It's long enough to braid now, so I may get braids sooner than later. Milwaukee in the building. What's poppin', Milwaukee? Love and respect, man. I went to Milwaukee and had a ball a few months ago. Today we're gonna talk about hooks, man. How these vultures and scavengers try to hook you. First of all, let me speak on the Marcus and Corey thing. That's between them. That is between them. When I had my situations on the internet, wasn't nobody speaking up for me. Everybody stayed quiet, and people was actually lying on my name. So the thing between Marcus and Corey, that's between them, period, point blank. I got love for both of them. I ain't on no sides. It ain't no side to take. So all them people thinking I'm supposed to stand up and take somebody's side on Corey's show, that ain't got nothing to do with me. What's happening, Captain? It's all love. I'm going to keep giving y'all game, man, because that's how it was done to me, man, for real. Love and respect. But y'all got to watch out. Let me close out the Marcus and Corey thing, man. I got to watch the video that Marcus made about Corey. I didn't watch it, so I don't know what he made. I'm pretty sure it was just jokes. So at the end of the day, they got their own relationship. They developed their friendship apart from me. Sometimes when you deal with people and they got other people that they're friends with, that you have in common with them, y'all build y'all relationships two totally different ways. So I can't speak on theirs. But for those of y'all saying some of the stuff I've been hearing, we're going to address some of that, man. But first, we're going to talk about hooks. God. That Corey didn't really go in on Marcus. He just responded to Marcus's video. He never said his name. What y'all got to understand about 5150 is I don't know what's going to be talked about before I get there. When the camera cuts on and we start talking, that's when I find out the subject matter. We don't be at home plotting and saying, we're going to talk about this person today, or this is going to come up. It's a natural conversational flow that we have. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the show works. Listen to what I'm telling you. I don't know what's going to be said. When Corey don't say names, I don't know who he talking about. It ain't none of my business. So for those of y'all saying I'm a yes man because you don't think I'm speaking up for stuff that I have no idea about, I don't care what you think. That ain't how it go. Okay, so if it's a roast, it's a roast. But I want to talk about hooks, because I know that there are certain people that I know of that have bots, and they program those bots to say things in the comments of the show. First thing is a yes man thing, man. I am not no yes man. 5150 is Corey Holcomb's show. My responsibility on the show is to add something to it, to add some logic to it, some comedy to it, quirkiness. My job on 5150 is not to go against Corey Holcomb. So for those of y'all out there saying I'm a yes man, I ain't nobody's yes man. 100% no. Nobody's yes man. So let's clear that up immediately. Second of all, man, we comedians. At the end of the day, we a little bit more sensitive than the average person because linguistics are our profession. We listen to words, tonality. We listen to what's called the subtext, which is what you're not saying when you're actually saying something. See, the average motherfucker don't understand that when you talk, it's two different conversations going on. It's the one at the surface and it's the one below the surface. It ain't just about what you say. And that's what get a lot of people in trouble when they mess with comics because they view attentiveness as sensitivity. See, other people, when they get sensitive, they just leave and never return and then tell people it was something wrong with them over there. But a comedian, we do it in front of the world. So we not only have to convey and voice our opinions, if you agree with them or not, we have to stay there and come back every week or go on a stage every week. And we have to confront you after we say some things that you don't agree with. Most of the people you don't agree with, you don't hang out with. But you come back every week to disagree with what I'm saying. What's up, Clot? God. Another thing, y'all need to stop painting people leaving shows or no longer coming as a fallout. When people give up in life on something, you can't keep saying it's a fallout. See, with me specifically, people came on my show because I allowed them, I gave them access to my audience, but some people came on there to try to beat me at what they perceived to be as my game, roasting or being funny. And when that didn't happen, they leave. Don't you ever give the credit to a coward who leaves and act like a coward who lost at his own game. Don't you ever give them the credit of leaving. Because you stopped coming, it doesn't mean you left. Some people lose and then act like they left. You come on playing a game in a secret competition and you lose. When you leave, you didn't leave. You lost. Hence, when people who lose leave, they try to figure out another way to win because they're in competition. And the weird thing is they don't think we can see it. The game don't, the loss is, you cannot take a loss off your record. A coward thinks he can erase a loss from his record. A loss is a gift. Everybody want to roast so they get cooked. You know what I'm saying? You know I know how it go, man. I'm the light-skinned nigga. Niggas always try to act like I'm corny or I ain't funny or because they used to light-skinned cats where they from being like that. When they finally stumble up against one that's really a champion, they don't want to stay and keep taking them losses. Come on, man. I've been watching little short, dark-skinned niggas that wear Jordans and only date light-skinned bitches try to act like I'm corny my whole life, and it never works out. I'm built to last, man. I see things correctly. I'm not seeing through my ego, dog. You know what I'm saying? Once you take that loss, just realize it's not a personal thing. It's you just saw things the wrong way. Don't let your perception trick you, man. When something you see doesn't turn out the way you think it should turn out, add that to your perspective. Change your perspective, man. Don't stay stuck on the old thing. Somebody said lame. There's a lot of lames out here. It's a lot of them. But don't get hooked, nigga. That's the point of this conversation I want to have with y'all today. Don't get hooked. It's bait. Listen to what I'm saying. It's bait. So you got people who want to fill voids in their life. And they go around, they jump from circle to circle to fill a void because they feel empty inside. And they need something to fill that space. Listen to what I'm telling you. People who jump from peer group to peer group, from church to homosexuality to whatever it is, a lot of these people are looking to fill voids with the peer group. Do you know how they fill that void? With you and I. We're the fillers. Don't let somebody hook you and make you a filler. You want to hear phrases of people from people who try to make you a filler? Shit like, you're the greatest. You're the greatest at this. That's a filler statement. You want to know what happens when a person who tries to use you as a filler with the love bombing, you're the greatest statement? You want to know what happens when that stops working? They start telling people, you're crazy. So now it goes from, you're the greatest, to you're crazy.
But let's acknowledge, even as you have in,
to you're crazy. You're the greatest. You're crazy. Y'all see what he doing? Y'all see what he doing? Then it goes to this when they get desperate. It goes from you're the greatest, you're crazy, to y'all see what he doing? That's the triangulation. Then it goes to you never cared about me. You don't care about me. These are all filler statements, bro. They're empty and they're trying to use you to fill a void that life and neglect and childhood trauma didn't equip them to fill on their own. You got niggas running around here and they thing is they just want people to think they smart. I'm smarter than everybody. I'm never wrong about nothing. There's something, let me tell you something, man. You can't be somebody's filler, bro. Once you see somebody trying to hook you and bait you to fill a void, you just gotta quietly and respectfully back away. Because next becomes blame and accusations. When a brother or sister is in secret competition with you and they can't use you as a filler, they try to accuse you of things because that's bait. You got to remember, they're trying to fill a void. So all they do is back out of one plan, sit down, think of another thing, study you, and then come back and accuse you of things that they can use to bait and reel you in to interactions. You got to remember, these are plots, nigga. People keep talking about Kraig's next. Man, I'm not worried about that shit. What you mean I'm next, man? I don't give a fuck about that goofy talk y'all talking about in the world. I don't sit around and think about that. That's bait. Y'all feel you using us to fill an entertainment void. I know y'all niggas is fans. Let me tell you something, man. Narcs will always overplay their hand. Everything they do falls apart. The thing that you don't understand is when they disappear and you don't see them for a while, that's the fall apart. They're too cowardly to stay and let you see that they're destroying themselves. So they disappear and they reappear when they got something they think is great going on. Because remember, they're grandiose. They can't just be around you as who they are. They have to have something that they view as great that they could take and put in your face to try to remind you that they're above you. Because they are playing the big you, little me game, or the big me, little you game. I'm telling you, I'm giving you game, man. This ain't no play around game. This is real talk. Thank you, brother. You watched me go through it, man. You know what it is. I'm your most credible resource when it comes to these types of people in our community. You just don't let them hook you into being a filler. It's not worth it, man, because you're playing a game that they created. All the pieces, the board, the rules, they just trying to get you to step into a game that they've created. Don't fall victim. You can fall for a lot of things, but don't fall victim. Haters have no skin in this game. Burn victim. Somebody said Brandon was the glue. That is hilarious. See, there goes bait. I told you it's everywhere. The bait is crazy. And the side thing, people trying to get people to choose sides. Look, regardless of what side of things you're on, the facts are the facts. If you were nothing before me and you're nothing after me, then what are you? You're a void filler. You niggas will hang around you to feed off your energy, and then when you stop allowing it, they'll say you fell off. No, I didn't fall off of nothing. Nigga, nothing. If we dealing with facts, I fell off of nothing. I started off in Brown Studio. Look where I'm at now. All you got to do is put the facts in their face. When you put the facts in their face, they'll disappear, they'll create another account, and then they'll come back and comment from another account. They're filling a void, bro. Some of y'all can't win battles at home with your girl, so you online playing with people like me. These shirts will be available for sale this week. Man, make sure you get them. She ate his shitterus. You can't use me to fill a void and act like you like you don't need me, bro. Come on, man. That Capri Sun of narcissistic fun is empty, and now you're looking for me to fill it back up so you can have something to drink again. It'll never happen, dog. You know what I'm saying? It'll never happen. I shut my own show down for a while because I was tired of it. Tired of niggas, tired of bullshit, feminine ass behavior. And I shut my own show down. I'm still cracking. 2 seasons of Lesbian Homie. I just did a BET show. I got a tour coming. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? That's nasty, right? Make sure y'all purchase it, man. If you cash at me, $60 with your address, I'll send you a shirt next week. These are limited editions. I'm only selling 50 of these joints at $60 a piece. But it also comes autographed, and I'll do a video thanking you as well, and I'll say your name in the video. Salute to y'all. But look, don't get hooked, y'all. I'm telling you. Don't get hooked, because it's easy to get hooked. I just got hooked a little bit. Somebody made a weak-ass comment. I went on about it for a little bit. Now I could go on my phone and get 1,000, 1,500 people in a live if I stay on there long enough. But I don't have time to do that like I used to. I'm working on this comedy special. You got to prioritize things. Don't get hooked into thinking that what somebody on the internet says is anything. You know what I'm saying? If they need a hug, tell them to hug these nuts. Nah, I don't want nobody hugging my nuts that don't like me, motherfucker. Jesus loves you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, people who are using you to fill a void, they want to create a flustered version of you. They want that flustered thing to be ongoing. The frustration of the why would this nigga? They want that. That's what they're looking for. You got to remember, when somebody's trying to hook you, they view your response as them controlling you. No matter how logical it is, anytime you respond, they view it like a person picking a chess piece off of a chessboard and making a move. They don't view it as interaction. It's all about control. Listen to what I'm saying. When somebody is trying to hook you and you react, they don't view your reaction as an interaction. They view it as them controlling you. That's the void they're trying to fill. So no matter what you say in their mind is processed as, I'm smarter than him. I'm controlling him. It ain't a norm. That's why I say these people are sick. Because they lay in the cut for years and plot and study you to try to figure out how they can control you. No matter how small it is. Nigga come in the chat every 2 years and drop his name. What about this person? And then when you respond, they at that person, and now there's a control. It's all about control. Look what he said today. Check out the link. Was he talking about you when he said this? I can't believe that. What are we going to do about it? Because I am too much of a coward to do anything by myself. I need everybody, triangulation, with me. We got to figure out how to take this guy down. I'm going to expose this guy because he's no longer allowing me to use him to fill my voids as a bitch-ass nigga. The fuck out of here. You ain't taking your own self serious. You take trying to defeat me more seriously than you take improving your life. Man, you got to pay me to hear bars. I'm giving you some life shit. You can take these bars I'm giving you and you can start a liquor store with it and contribute to the diabetes epidemic because my knowledge is limitless. You venomous. I may look like a sheep, but I'm venomous. That's all bait. I play possum. I got the tech in my hand. You way blossom. Where's Joey? You bitch niggas owe me. I'm not saying you below me, but there's nothing in your palms if I ask you to show me. There's a freestyle. Fuck it. It's all bait, dog. It's all bait, man. Don't fall for the bait, man. People keep bringing up certain people's names in here. I ain't saying nobody's names, dog. What are we talking about, man? But please don't mistake a person who's in competition and losing for a person that left. You want to know who left my show? Dozy left my show. Good, he just did what he did. That's leaving my show. Duncan left my show. I can give a bunch of other people that just left, and then there's other niggas that lost to me. A pure, unadulterated L on the scoreboard. And I didn't know that's what it was until I looked back at it later. There's a difference between leaving and losing. A narc will always spin their loss as somebody else's loss. I love my losses, dog. My losses are how I learn. I'll never give somebody the luxury of taking my losses from me. I count my losses mean as much to me as my wins. How about that one? Caught wind that it's a few people that's talking about we're gonna sue him for labor laws. How you gonna sue me for labor laws, nigga? You didn't put up a come on, dog. Always looking to try to win. The thing about it is when you recap these interactions with these weirdo ass niggas in your life, there'll start to be a pattern that's very predictable. Do you get what I'm saying? There will start to be a pattern that's very predictable. They see you do what you do. They see people that have value to you, your life, and add to what you do. And then they'll target those people to try to bring those people over to them because they think that it's a game of sides. Even when they see you doing business with people, they don't view it as business. They view it as You're winning. So in order for me to win, I have to take the elements of you from you that allow you to win and make them mine. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they'll target your resources and people you do business with because they think they can own and possess everything. If I'm paying Roger to run the boards for me, they think in their mind that, okay, I'm gonna have Roger come run the boards for me, but they don't want to pay Roger. They think that they could take Roger by defaming you. Why are you working the boards for him? That nigga, he don't pay you right. You better watch that nigga. He gonna run off with the money. Why are you speaking to Roger about me? Just do the business you want to do with Roger. And here's the problem with it. Because these niggas have an inflated sense of self, they're not gonna do the right business. They're going to do the wrong business. And that's when I say protect your resources and protect your, you know what I'm saying? Protect your motherfucking circle, because they're going to come into your circle causing dissension. They're going to fall out with people they meet through you. They're going to curse them out. They're going to talk bad about you. When those interactions don't go wrong, everybody they met through you, at some point, they're going to tell them people how you ain't shit. Because remember, they're in competition. So if they can destroy your reputation, fill that cup, they could take your contacts and they could become you. Protect the brand. Protect the brand. You watched it happen in real time. And I went easy on niggas. I could have went hard, bro. But I went easy. So don't let somebody who lost in a competition that's in their own mind, don't let the people who lose manipulate you into thinking that they've left. They didn't leave, they lost. They lost. L-O-S-T, lost. Another thing, man, when you got these people who use you to fill these voids, my niggas, you as an intellectual, you as a man, you as somebody that has empathy in your heart, that cares about people, you may give them insights on life, things that they're doing, things you did wrong, where you could have went wrong, where you could have did things different. These are insights. You may give them these insights, these vulnerabilities, and you think, hey, I dropped the gem on the homie, man. Hopefully he could take it and get his thing going and get his ball rolling and all that. But they don't view insights as game. They view insights as weakness. They put that in their pocket to use against you later on. So when you say shit like, yeah, my first 2 businesses failed, then they get into it with you. They say, nigga, that's why your first 2 businesses failed. Because they view insights as weakness. They weaponize your journey and try to make it seem like something's wrong with you. Do not give insights to somebody who's using you to fill a void. They're going to use it against you. They're going to use it against you. You ain't got to roll solo. You just got to understand what surrounds you, G. That's all it is. You ain't got to roll solo, G. I mean, you just have to understand who it is and what's going on. That's all it is, family. If you want to be great, you got to deal with other people. You know what I'm saying? What is a sniper without a war? You still need niggas to pick off. Without war, we don't even know what a sniper is. You feel me? So don't be scared of it. Just view it the right way, dog. View it the right way. Insight is weakness to weak niggas. They got a lot of their mama in them, dog. Don't give insights to weak niggas. They don't deserve it, bro. You got to remember, your insights as a man come from your failures or come from people trying to destroy you, and you survive it. And then you develop your game and your mentality from beating the odds. When you give that to a nigga that's weak, they view it as weakness because they haven't beaten those things yet. Just think about it. Me, it's a gift for another man to give me insight on battles he's won, right? That's a gift from God. Why would I fuck that over? That's why I don't disrespect my elders. I don't argue with my elders. You see, when Freeze Love was on the show, I sit and I listen because these are niggas I can get gems from. You don't go around your elders and be in competition openly. It's dumb. You losing out on precious game, my nigga. Trying to show this motherfucker that is levels above you in life, just on years, has made it age-wise to a place you want to be, but you want to run your mouth and overtalk them and try to show you on their level. That's a nigga that is using people to fill a void. You don't do that, dog. Older motherfuckers are a gift to us to learn, bro. They're not to, you know, so anyway, but that's my view on life. You ain't got to view it like that, but that's how I view things, bro. Just don't, look, this, I guess the moral of today's conversation, man, is recognize when you're being hooked, man. Some people trying to hook you at all costs. They're doing everything in their will and their power to try to destroy you. And once you start to see what that is, just move accordingly, dog. These are sick people, dog. Their mothers, their fathers have disappointed them in life. And they're looking for somebody that they could hook and defeat, and if they can't defeat them, they want to blame you for all their problems, dog. Some people are looking for people they can blame all their problems on, dog. Don't be hooked. Don't be hooked, man. I'm telling you. Any questions? I'm fielding questions now. This has been Kraig Flax Q&A. Your turn to ask questions. What do y'all want to ask? Talk to me. Because look, I'm giving you, this is like cameras going into the locker room during NBA games. This is what I'm giving you. I'm giving you insights on the inside of comedy. If you want to be in entertainment, you got to be aware of all these different things that could occur. But go ahead and shoot questions. I'm answering questions. What's my email address? You can email me at thecraigsmith@yahoo. Yeah, man, I'm not going to backdoor nobody, man. At the end of the day, if you're in competition with me, I won. I won. I got a deal. I made more of my podcast than 100% of the niggas that I know. I won. So for them to try to paint my win as a loss, that's a hook. That's a hook of somebody trying to put you in a position where you can't enjoy your success. And I've had more successes then, and I've lost at several things too. So don't let nobody hook you into not enjoying your success. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you be winning and people want to hook you and make you feel like you're not winning. No, I won. No matter how you spin it. If you say I stole from you, I won. If you say I didn't steal from you, I still won. So no matter how you spin Kraig Smith and what I did on Kraig Facts, I won. If you're in a competition with me, I won. I view it as I grew, I grow, I learned, and I continue to go. There will be a season 6 of Roast Me. I believe so. I'm praying on it. Hopefully it is. If it doesn't happen, I'll produce my own one day. But my loyalty is to All Def Digital, so whatever they do, I'm down with. Shout out to All Def. I love y'all over there. What NBA great black duo retired friends? Man, that's a great question, man. I got to really think about that. What NBA great duo retired as friends? Wow. You said I'm in a Wingstop something. Let's see, more questions. How to get the shirt again. So this is what you do. Cash at me, $Bullyfoot. $60. I'll send you an autographed shirt, and I'll send you a video thanking you with your name for buying the shirt. I'm only going to sell 50 of them at $60 a pop. I'll be dropping a new shirt with a joke on it every week. At some point, I'll be starting a t-shirt club, a subscription service, $50 a month, $55 a month, and you get a shirt sent to you automatically free of charge. So my goal is to get to 100 shirts, and they're all jokes. They're all jokes you've heard me say. And so, yeah, support, man, because this is the way we make money. We keep the lights on and shit. This shirt says, she ate his shitterus. She ate his shitterus. What's up, man? Oh, thank you, Joyful. I appreciate that. More questions, man. Talk to me. What y'all got? Ask me questions, y'all. Let's interact and cut this up and turn it into content. What's the last book you've read? And do you like science fiction books? Okay, cool. So what am I reading right now? I'll let you see what I'm reading. You want to see what I'm reading? I got you. I'm reading a couple books right now. This is what I'm reading right now. It's a book on managing yourself. I just got this not too long ago. I'll be done with this in 2 weeks. So, managing yourself, managing your time. It's the path to your professional success. It starts with a critical look in the mirror. That's what it says on the back of the book. So I'll be reading this. So I got a couple ways to edify myself. But that's one of the books I'll be reading. Why do I look like if Mighty Mouse was 6'2"? Because I got the big ears and the big nose, man. That's why. They used to say I look like Fightful Goes West when I was little. My nigga TJ used to say, you look like a rat or a mouse. Shout out to TJ if you out there. I love you, boy. No, I didn't lose my CDL because it really wasn't my fault. I actually got a $100,000 settlement after that. It took about 8 months, but it really wasn't my fault, I promise you. Now, initially, when the Highway Patrol came out, they tried to act like it was my fault, but when an investigation was done, like a thorough investigation, I was cool. Kraig looked like Fred Sanford. How would I learn roasting? This is how you roast. You know that voice you hear in your head, right? When you think stuff. So you know how sometimes you think stuff in your head, but when you say it, you filter it out? That's you impeding your ability to roast. If you say things exactly how you think them, you will become a roast god. Do not filter yourself when you roast. Say exactly what comes to your mind, and then you'll get better at it. And before you know it, voila, you're a savage. Open fan mail. Who's funnier in your unbiased professional opinion, Boo or Brent? They're two different. Brent is one of the most talented people I ever met, right? He's really good at like sayings, like in wordplay. So he'll say, he'll say, what is that he told me? He called me Buns of Anarchy. So he's really good at, I don't know if that's called a pun, but he's really good at that type of stuff. Bull Capone is just a character. He's like the Joker. So he gets over more on the antics. So they're two different. One is like a nigga that's in character, just having fun, and the other one is, more traditionally a comedian. So they're too different to compare. I'm a fan of both of them, though. Right, the mayonnaise monster. Right, so he's really good at that type of shit. Hey, Kraig. Jack Black's band, Tenacious D, just split up with the tour over a Trump joke. The other band members said on stage, saying the shooter better not miss next time. Just curious on your thoughts. Here's the thing, man. I'm not really into politics, right? I don't wish death on nobody. So I'm glad that Donald Trump made it through. I don't want to see nobody die over using their freedom of speech and saying what they want to say. So shout out to Donald Trump for that. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm not against Trump. So the fact that that could split the group up, that's a scapegoat. It's something bigger than that. You know, most of the time when people fall off, they look for a point of contention. They look at something that they could pinpoint to be like, see, that's why I don't mess with that person. So don't believe that bullshit that it was over Trump. Fuck out of here. Whoever left the group had been sitting on something and was angry about something for a long time, and the Trump thing was their excuse to do what they really want to do. Kraig, whose side did you take, Michael Jackson or Prince? That's another one that's too difficult. They're too different. I'm more privy to MJ for a couple reasons. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have, I mean, they're so different, dog. Michael Jackson is like a basketball player with a 60-inch vert, handles, and that's unselfish. Averaging, Michael Jackson's like a basketball player that averages 30 points and 25 assists. Prince is like a basketball player that averages 30 assists and 15 rebounds. It's like they're equally great, but they go about their business in different ways, so it's too hard to compare. You bring up a lot of deep concepts. What are some books, authors you recommend around triangulation? And okay, shit, man. What I'll do is I'll put up a book list. I'll put up a book list this week. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just say start with studying cluster B personality disorders. A lot of these things are clinical, and there are entire scientific fields of study who focus on the parts of the brain that cause these behaviors in human beings. So you should just become more adept with sociology, psychology. You know, you should just become more adept with that. You know, human behavior, traumas. So the people I'm going to refer to you are going to be people who are scientists, you know, psychiatrists, you know, these types of people. So, but you can definitely get your understanding to a level that's decent if you just focus on it. Like, take a couple years of your life and really get some insight and enjoy learning the human mind and the human behavior, because it's really a lot of shit going on out here that can't be explained through logic. It can't be explained through just words. It needs logic and science and, you know, all that other shit. Somebody said I'm not a narcissist, I'm a narcissist. That might be my next shirt. I'm not a narcissist, I'm a narcissist. That might be my next shirt. Let me see. Say Guyet. This nigga been putting that in the comments over and over. It's somebody too, man. Every time I get on something, they saying you say that shit about Tyreek in his face. Nigga, I ain't, the fuck you mean, nigga? I ain't said nothing about bad about Tyreek. I spoke on the Bentley a couple years ago. I just asked the question, but ain't nobody. If y'all don't stop acting like people running from the fade, ain't no phase to be caught. Tyreek is my family, man. Do the research. We family. God. Do you listen to Billy Carson? Not really. What regular jobs have you had? So I worked as a car salesman. I've worked in real estate. I used to be a labor law specialist back in the day for a company called Personnel Concepts, which is basically a sales job. I've always worked in sales and customer service type gigs. Always did something with a commission attached to it for years. And then I ended up getting into trucks 2010, 2011. Did that for a while. So it's always been some type of sales background for me when it comes to the jobs I've done. My guy, what's up? Kraig, who you like better, Sylvester or Diddy? Who is Sylvester? Oh, thank you, man. Corey gonna put it on you too. He see you passing him. I mean, what does that mean, bro? Corey gonna put it on you. He see you passing him, man. What are you talking about, man? Man, I ain't worried about that, man. What are you? I don't understand why y'all see it like that. You know, I don't understand why y'all see it like that. That's why I can't speak on it, because I don't see it that way. I'm always looking for music producers, man. I mean, I'm always looking for beats. Right now, I haven't been recording music. I'm gonna be back on music real soon. I just been focused on this stand-up, writing out this new hour and then actually performing it. I'll probably get back recording music somewhere around October, November. But in that time, I'll probably do 30, 40 songs, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm not recording music. But if you have dope music and you want to work with me, let's work. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself as a comedian that will be selling out theaters, doing film and TV at a higher level. You know, a couple kids, and you know, one of the greatest comedians of this generation. I am gonna drop a comedy album and special. I'm dropping a roast album and a comedy album this year. One is called Black Underwear, the shit you can't see, and the other one is called If I Owe You Something, Get It From God. Man, if you know Mad Lib, tell him I want to do an album with him, bro. I want to do an album with Mad Lib. If somebody knows it, make the connect. Tell him about Chill Withers, man. Somebody make that connect for me, man. Come on. If you know Mad Lib, tell him I want to do an album with him. I want to do an album with Knots. I want to do an album with Mad Lib. Hey, man, The Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? All them cats. For real. Drake or Kendrick. I mean, why I gotta choose? I'm a Kendrick fan. I love Drake too, but I'm not finna choose. Kendrick won the battle though. The Kraig Smith all day at Yahoo. My barber said that on one of my videos 7, 8 years ago. It looked like you got lined up with toenail clippers. Of course, I'm coming to DC. Let's get back to the wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, for sure. Man, so just recognize when somebody is trying to hook you to fill a void. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, they Trojan horse you when they do it. They try to create a problem or highlight something that they feel is wrong with you, and they try to get you to defend yourself. That's the number one void filler that a lot of people you cut off that be on bullshit do. They try to get you to defend yourself. When you defend yourself, of course, you're going to prove your case. You're going to make your statement. You're going to support it with facts. And you're going to support it with a conclusion. None of that shit means anything to them. The fact that you're responding is the void that's what they're using to fill the void. You understand what I'm saying? I say do something and he's doing it. I'm in control. Look how he responds when I say this. He doesn't like when I say this person's name in the comments. He hates when when me and you talk. Can you believe that? Hey, I know he won't like it when we connect. When we hook up, he's gonna hate this. These are all void filling statements. I don't give a fuck who hook up, who do business, none of that. All I care about is that the people that I love and care about are treated with respect. If you meet somebody through me and you in competition with me and you start disrespecting people around me because you don't like me, that's what I'm trying to avoid when I say I don't want everybody to have my resources. Because some niggas, when they fall out or create a fallout, they want to talk to everybody you know in an effort to try to destroy you. That's a coward. You done had 25 meetings on me with people you met through me because you think you're going to convince them that I ain't shit and now they your people. That's how you thinking? It's weird. And then when the shit don't work, niggas disappear because they lost and act like they left. The fuck out of here. Real niggas leave. Whole niggas lose. Don't you ever describe your loss as you leaving. And to the people that listen to the rhetoric of these losers and take it like it's gospel, you're not even good enough to go to hell, nigga. When you go to hell, they gonna turn you away. You're gonna drop a few levels lower. You just really gonna be in dirt. At least they got TVs and pool tables in hell. You just gonna be in the dirt with worms and skeletons. How dare you think you can step on another man to get to success? What type of nigga thinks he can step on another nigga and that means he's successful? Where do they make these cowards, bro? Where is the factory? Why can't I check the tag on the label on you? Why don't it say bitch on the tag the tag on your tag, nigga? We need to go burn down the bitch nigga hooking void filling factory. It's too many of them. You losing ass niggas talking about you left. I've been destroying these weak niggas for a long time. They ain't never gonna admit it though. They gonna act like they left. No, nigga, you lost. Losing ass nigga. Said stop exposing yourself. That's right, J Bev. But it's a gift. If you don't ever be in competition with these niggas. Once they expose themselves to you, that's a gift. The problem is they don't realize they've exposed themselves. So when you start to treat them accordingly and you put them in the right category, that's what they notice. They don't know why you're doing it because you got to remember, they get over on thinking they're smarter than you. Everything is they're smarter than you. Why would he do it that way? That's just stupid. He should have did it this way. You know, that plot is filling a void. So when they have a plot and they step to you, anything that seems like it's a plan coming to fruition is filling that void to them. You got to recognize it and sidestep it. That's why they say gray rock these niggas, because their mind is so twisted. Any interaction in their head processes as control. Any interaction. They can accuse you of trying to assassinate the president. If you say, man, I didn't do that, that's true, you didn't do it. But you know what? You responded to me, I'm winning. I'm winning. He responded to me. That means I'm winning. That's how they view it, dog. That's how they view it. Scratching my throat. Understand it, bro. You're not dealing with somebody that's healthy mentally. You're dealing with somebody who's empty on the inside. They're using you to get as far away from themselves as they possibly can. These type of niggas don't need to go on vacation. They on mental vacation. They don't need a passport. They in Europe in their mind. They in Africa in their mind. And they're so delusional that they've convinced themselves that they're really in these places. This ain't about haters, dog. This conversation is about hooks. People who try to hook you to fill a void. You better recognize it, dog. You better recognize it. That's a good thing. Niggas think they stars, but ain't put in star work. And some of these niggas will put in star work, but they mistake activity for progress. Don't you ever send a link to somebody and say, is he talking about me or you? Who is he talking about? That makes you a bitch. Call me and ask me who I'm talking about. Don't try to convince 25, 30, 40 other motherfuckers that I'm talking about them. If this shit hit home with you, you need to contact me. If you don't, that's called triangulation. You are trying to affect and sway the opinions of others about me because you lost to me. Dummy. See, here they go putting names in there, man. This ain't what this is, dog. I don't know why y'all think I'm all. That's crazy. I'm speaking about life, man. I only been doing my show for 4-5 years. I'm 41. I started doing my show when I was 36, 37. You don't think I got more life experience before that? You think everything started with Kraig Facts? You're fucking crazy. You know how many times I tried and failed before I start doing this shit? I'm talking to the people because everybody goes through something like this because cluster B personality disorders are a real fucking thing. See, I'm the first nigga to let you know it ain't haters you talking about. It's a narcissist. It's somebody with antisocial behavior disorder. It's somebody with borderline personality disorder. It's somebody that suffers from histrionic. These ain't haters. These niggas are sick. They're sick. These niggas will share a blunt with a nigga and then talk shit about a nigga and they got this nigga spit on their lip. You'll share a blunt with a nigga, pass it to him, then smoke the blunt again. And then when a nigga walk away, you'll talk shit about a nigga and you got his spit on your lip. We talking about niggas that don't think correctly. They want you. They want what comes with you, but they want you out the way because they view you as being in the way of becoming you. Just recognize it, dog. That's all. Just recognize it, bro. If you can recognize it, you win the game, dog. Because some people don't have the gift of discernment. It's all emotion, bro. It's all, you did this to me and I tried this and you said you didn't like it and I tried to come to you, but when I came, you acted like you didn't care. And then it just doesn't make any sense why you would work with them and not me. And I was here from the beginning. Come on, dog. What do they do? What do they do? I've been here. We built this. How you build something you ain't got the keys to it? Shut the fuck up. The fuck up with all that female male talk. Check this link out. Did you see what he said today? Who's he talking about, bro? I don't get it. How you gonna make me the problem in something I built, nigga? Secret meeting ass niggas, man. The people just want you to have your own opinion instead of following everything. Nigga, I don't follow everything Corey does, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? Let me tell you something, man. It's not my responsibility to defend motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about me. Nigga, I'm Kraig Facts. If I owe you something, get it from God. I don't owe you that. You think I owe you a conflict with Corey because you disagree with Corey? That's your opinion. I can agree to disagree. It's not my position on 5150 to go at Corey Holcomb. That's his show, dummy. You played a role on the team you're on. I just add my element, and that's what I do. I crack jokes, and I spit game. This ain't no debate show. This ain't Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, nigga. That ain't what that show's about. I'm my own motherfucking man, exactly. Fuck out of here, man. How you falling out with niggas and want me to defend you? The niggas that you want me to defend would never defend me. So what are we talking about? I'm not defending nothing. That's Corey's opinion on whatever he got going on. The nigga's entitled to his opinion just like they are. That's between them. Niggas troll all day long, bro. I'm not the one. I'm always gonna land on the right motherfucking button. Promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. I don't know what Marcus is on. I got love for Marcus. I don't know what he's on. We ain't talked. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I just want that nigga to win like I want everybody else that I know and fuck with on certain levels to win. I don't want nobody to lose. I want everybody to win. Even the niggas that don't fuck with me, I want you to win. Because once you win, you'll realize that I'm not the one in the way of your success. It's you. What are you talking about, Kraig? That's crazy, dog. Yeah, that's wild that you say that. I don't know when the next season of Roast Me is. Hopefully soon. Damn, Kraig, why you got beef with people? See this dumbass question, Kermit Ghost? I don't have no beef with nobody. That's a fake profile. You can't have beef with me and say I have beef with you. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. That's what you call a hook. Exactly. A loser. Losers gossip and create beef. Now you're on to what I'm saying. It's a difference between being a loser and leaving. And they always try to muddy those lines. They always try to muddy them. You are the funniest roaster. Kraig is the light-skinned JB Smooth. Thank you. JB Smooth is one of my favorite comedians. Do you think it'll be a lesbian homie 4? I hope so. Look, me being one of Ja's good friends in this business, I know how hard he worked on Lesbian Homie. Cost him a lot of money, took him a lot of time to shoot. Something like the Lesbian Homie is not an easy thing to do. It's so many different moving pieces. It took months to shoot it, so I think he'll do another one. But I think he probably wants to, just build up his bread and status so the next time could be a little bit easier, because it was a battle to get Lesbian Homie done. It wasn't easy. I'm going to be back in Macon to fuck with David Lucas a couple times, man. That's my guy, David. So I don't know if I'll be back there to do comedy. I mean, I would. I like Macon. But, David Lucas, my guy, he lives there. So why wouldn't I visit David? Thank you. You got to see the work. We've been putting in the work for years. It ain't stopped. You see how many people fall by the wayside when you're working. People fall by the wayside. And if they're in competition with you, they lose to you. If they're good people, they just leave. It's just everybody's life is different. Some people got to work. They got to do what they got to do. This podcasting and comedy is not everybody's career path, bro. So when certain people go, it's not a negative. This isn't Channel 7, nigga. We're doing this shit out of our own pockets. We don't have investors and network money, dog. So you're just looking at this wrong. My side job is cleaning homeless people's shoes. It's funny. Corey been seen through Marcus's bullshit a long time ago. I mean, that's something you gotta ask Corey about, man. I don't know. I don't know I have no issue with Marcus, so it is what it is. Stucci about made me pass out. Stud Coochie. Stud Coochie. I'm glad you thought that was funny, man. It's more funny to come, too. I promise you. This year, man, y'all about to get a whole nother level of me that you've never seen before. Stop trying to divide. Yeah, man, that's what they be on, dog. Divide and conquer. What's my opinion of Moms Mabley? Moms Mabley is a god. She's the first lesbian comedian and well, not the first. I don't know who came before as far as lesbians, but Moms Mabley is a god, an ill comedian, and there's never been nobody like her ever since. One of the greatest comedians, hands down, no questions asked. Who gave me the most trouble on Roast Me? Nobody gave me trouble on Roast Me. I don't view it as trouble. I view it as opportunity. Everybody on the show was funny. I don't compete with niggas, dog. Inbox me. If you really want to chill with this feature, inbox me. Hey, I'm looking for an investor on the next project. I'll give you 50% of Chill Withers, man. I'm trying to put up the bread to do a money with to do an album with Mad Lib. Anybody want to financially back that? Let's do a deal. You know what I'm saying? But I'll do a feature for you, no problem. How is Bronny James doing so far? As expected, Bronny James needs more experience playing in the NBA. He already trains and has been playing with pros for a long time, but he just needs that to get his confidence together. Once he realizes that it ain't shit, Bronny James is going to be fine. Bronny James is going to be a 10 to 15 point a night guy, 6-7 assists. He'll be a starting point guard in the league. I don't know if he'll be an all-star. He has the genetics too, but he'll definitely be a starter in the NBA one day, for sure. What's good? Yeah, he gonna be all right, man. Anybody know Hoop? He gonna be all right. Hey, Patrice Frazier. Hey, this year I'm trying to do an album with Mad Lib, and I got 2 comedy albums. One's a roast album called It's called Black Underwear, shit you can't see. Another one is To Get It From God. So those are the 3 projects I'd like to release this year, and I may do a season 2 of Big Head Kraig. We'll see how it comes along, though. That's funny. My nose is covering up the comments. Knife Wonder would be a dream. Oh my God. Knife Wonder would be a dream. That's what I'm saying. They just don't get it, dog. They don't understand how hoop works. It's not like my era where you had to average 15, 20, 30 points a game to get drafted. Stop thinking the niggas that's averaging 20-something a game are the best players on the court. That ain't how basketball works. The NBA is a game of matchups. There can only be one, possibly 2, 20 to 25 point scorers on one team. The rest of the team needs to be filled in by role players and people who may compete. So right now with this point guard heavy league, there's a lot of really athletic, fast point guards. So you need to have somebody that may not be as skilled as a Ja Morant, but can run as fast and jump as high to be able to counter what he brings to the table. Bronny has enough athletic ability to be able to counter some of the great point guards in the NBA. Will he be one of the great point guards? Only time will tell. But he does have the athleticism, the acumen, and the pedigree to compete. Somebody said join Fig Munity. Yeah, I would fuck with them all day. Shout out to Fig Munity. Them niggas is great dudes. Favorite stand-up: Patrice O'Neal, Ron White, Corey Holcomb, Bill Burr. There's other ones I could name, but those are in my tops. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm down to work with anybody. Okay, Ja Morant from your hood. Shout out to South Carolina. Man, rest in peace, Teddy Ray. That was my guy. Love and respect to Teddy Ray. That's some funny shit. He said, y'all think life is rough? Imagine being Kraig's mustache under his nose. Just tornadoes every day. Intake. It's like living under an intake manifold in a muscle car. That's what his mustache feels like. Shout out to Kraig, even though it looks like you make twigs and stick break dance. Sticks break dance. It look like you make sticks and twigs break dance. That's funny. I need some tissue that can counter them boogers in your nose. Oh, y'all want to roast. I can't see y'all whole ass niggas. Man, Teddy Ray is my guy. I love Teddy Ray. Facts, Teddy Ray was hilarious and super smart. He definitely was. He was a superstar, man. They took a superstar from us. Yeah, they took a superstar from us, man. Rest in peace, Teddy Ray. Dewan stand up funny. He only bombs when he falls more than 5 feet. Hilarious. I'm the #1 black female welder in the nation and want to invest in entertainment to get more eyes. Hey, Patrice Frazier, I can help you with that. That's easy. I know exactly what to do. If you are serious, inbox me with your number and your email address on my Instagram, Patrice, and I can help you do that. That's easy breezy. And congratulations for being the #1 female black welder in the country. That is an accomplishment. I love and respect you for your resilience, and I love how you're proud of yourself. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Look like Winnie the Pooh takes over Skid Row. We're gonna be in here for 10 minutes. Yeah, man, that Kill Tony collab is coming soon, man. Watch. We worked together about 2 months ago, and it was pretty dope. So shout out to Kill Tony. But that collab is coming very, 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 very soon. Soon. I'm coming to Texas soon. Coming to Texas soon. 3 more questions and I'm out. GQ Auto Sales. Man, love and respect. I appreciate that, brother. Kraig, you spit knowledge, homie. Keep the ism. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Anybody trying to find any advice for somebody trying to find their gift and their passion? This is from Romel. Yeah, do what you love. It'll pay you. Really figure out what you love and do it. And then remember, you got to be flexible too. So whatever you love, there has to be multiple elements in it. So like me, I got into comedy, and then I got into podcasting, then I got into creating content, then I got into my own cartoon, then I got into doing these Chill Withers albums. So there's a lot of different things that happen in that world that you love. Once you jump into that world, be present in as many different places as you can. And if people don't like it, tell them if I owe you something, get it from God. God. Do I watch international football? I like soccer. I don't watch as much as I should, though. When you and Boo gonna collab? Who knows? Soon, though. Thank you. What state has the best roasters? I don't know. It's monsters everywhere, dog. You talking about Casual from the Bay? Oh, if I could do some music with Casual from the Bay, that'd be a blessing. That's one of my goats, man. He in my top 15, 10. Drawn Swords. If you make shirts, make me one. I'll definitely collab. I need more merch. Let's collab. Let's do it. Kraig's DNA is potato salad. It's funny. With that said, that's funny as fuck. I gotta get out here and grind. I love y'all. I'll see y'all for the next Q&A. We'll do next Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Kraig Facts is on the way. I'm just trying to figure out where I can fit it into my schedule consistently, but it's on the way. I promise you. You guys have been waiting. It's coming. Please believe. If I owe you something, get it from God. God.